What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Dual Destinies. We're continuing into the first trial of the whale case. Oh, July 21st. It's not Mom's birthday anymore. Wah. Alright, defendant lobby number 3. Let's do it. Good morning, Mr. Wright. Good morning. Chipper as ever this morning, I see. I'm just thankful we actually get to have a trial for Orla. I know. As a matter of fact, I just ran a few laps around the courthouse to get extra pumped. Nice. And I just splashed my face with some water to get the sleep out of my eyes. Oh, I also keyed the Swashbuckler video so we can watch it any time. Am I gonna have to watch that? Something tells me I am. This is like one of those video cases where... Thanks, it just might help our case. By the way, you have some serious dark circles. Did you stay up late watching this? What? Me? I would never... So I just woke up early, that's all. Guess I need to cover them up. I get ragged on enough as it is by Prosecutor Blackwell. Speaking of being pumped, I'm pretty fired up for this trial too. It's been a while. It's been a while! That explains why your hair is spikier than usual. Oh yeah, only the best spikes. I mean, look at it. It's all super pokey and prickly and stuff. That's amazing. That was a compliment, right? I don't even know. Hey, Pearls, I didn't know you were going to be here. Good luck, Mr. Nick. I'll be cheering you on from the gallery. Thanks, Pearls. It's been so long, I'm casually a little nervous, Cletus. Just a long Cletus. Good morning, Mr. Lawyer. Didn't know you were going to be here either. Mr. Ryan, you come to watch the trial again? Again, I don't know what I meant by again. Yeah, Sasha's back at the aquarium with the orca. So I thought I'd better come here to watch for her. You relay all the information back to her. Well, don't you worry, we're gonna win for Orla. I mean, not today, obviously, because it never goes like that. One unprecedented trial coming right up. A deadly premonition, a deadly faith. Who knows anymore? Courtroom number 4. Courtroom number 4 sure is popular, let me tell you. It's no wonder they blew it up. We've got to start with the hammer. The court is now in session for the trial of Aura Shipley. Is she in here? I must know. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Must we waste words on this? Prosecutor Simon Blackwell, known as the Twisted Samurai. He's a prosecutor who's also a convicted felon. They say he never conducts a trial without his loyal Hawk Taka by his side. Mr. Wright, it's been quite a while since I've seen you like that. The lawyer image suits you. You look younger somehow. Well, buddy, after 8 years, let me tell you, it takes a lot of makeup to cover that up. Thank you, Your Honor, anyway. And you look as young as ever yourself. Was that a joke? Well, I'll just have to keep up with you folks after all. By the way, has the defendant arrived in court yet? Surely you jest your baldness. Did you not receive the memo? The defendant, Aura Shipley, is an orca of Shipshape Aquarium. An orca? Yep. Oh, they're already talking. Arrangements for this trial were made only yesterday, so I didn't have time to review. Where do you think I am? But an orca as a defendant? It's patently absurd. Direct your comments to the defense. He's the absurd fellow who insisted on defending the orca in court in the first place. Absurd or not, I will carry out my duty to defend my client, whoever or whatever it might be. Your duty to defend your crying aunt. Don't you mean your crying orca, Mr. Wright? That was way too forced, but hey, we all gotta go somewhere. If we are to proceed, we must treat the orca as we would any other defendant. Every soul, be it of man or beast, is of equal value. The question is whether that soul is painted in black or white. And you wouldn't know by looking at me, I tell ya. Take Taka, for example. He is as human in spirit as you or I. Screech! Ah, yeah. There is nothing more epic than the sound of a hawk. And if you've seen Cobra Kai, you definitely know what I mean. The real question is, am I in for more pain, as always? Andros-style pain, perhaps? Orca or not, I suppose the defendant is still... Orca or not, I suppose the defendant is still a defendant. And I vow to render my verdict fairly and impartially. And officially. Now then, Prosecutor Blackwell, your opening statement, if you please. No problem. I suppose I can hardly leave it to someone who knew nothing of the defendant. Very well. Listen carefully. The orca murdered the owner of Shipshape Aquarium in the aquarium's orca pool. The orca apparently toyed with the victim mercilessly as he died. A sadistic orca? What a chilling thought. Ugh. And where exactly is this defendant now? He's on my cell phone if you want to see. Oh. They're actually going there, okay. Time marches on, your baldness, with or without us. I borrowed this TV phone from the aquarium, which will allow us to interact with the orca. Really? A TV phone? Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. What the heck? A cell phone used by Shipshape Aquarium staff, the model can connect to TVs and be used to conduct teleconferencing. Teleconferencing? With a freaking whale? You gotta be kidding me. We'll be able to view the defendant in question on this large monitor. Yeah, this 1-inch monitor. Full bright. Prepare for transmission. Just when you think it can't get any weirder. Ugh. Hey, look at me! I'm on TV! Wow! We will proceed with the defendant on telecast. So that is the orca that stands accused, is it? Yeah, that's me! What you gonna do about it? Huh. Oh, she's waving her flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on? I don't know. Oh, man. Orla, wish Phoenix and Athena luck! Sweet. Oh, catch that fish. Oh my god. I'm trying to think of another Ace Ventura reference, although I've made too many of those already. Well, it's quite cute, isn't it? And this adorable creature is suspected of killing a man? Orla's really pouring on the charm, huh? Well, that's how you gotta do it. She is far from cute. She's a violent, reckless animal. That's right! The name's Bobby Fulbright, and I'll take over the explaining from here. Now if I could direct your attention to this diagram of the crime scene. This is a cool building. I don't know if I'd sleep there, but... Following the report of an orca attack, we, the police, raced on over to Shipshape Aquarium. There we found a guest who says she saw the orca and victim from the visitor's corner. Alright, so that was the lady then. As the witness was watching, the orca suddenly went crazy and attacked the victim. Coca-Cola! The orca was the only one there, therefore no one else could have committed the crime. It's not quite finished, but I have a portion of the autopsy report here. Okay, I need to see this. Instant death from a brain contusion. There are signs of blunt force trauma all over the body. I mean... Okay, I guess. I can't imagine the terror of being attacked underwater by such a large creature. But attack it did. Prepare yourself for the grisly details, your baldness. The prosecution moves to introduce our witness, Fulbright. You got it, Prosecutor Blackwell. In justice we trust. One brave lady whose fine sense of justice compelled her to speak, coming right up. Wow, going straight to her then. How dare you make me wait? Don't you know I'm a busy woman? I could have written an entire book for all the time I spent in that lobby. Prosecutor Blackwell? What? Well? I'm Norman DePlume, and I'm a non-fiction writer. Am I the only one who isn't telepathic here? Looks like she can read into people's words just as well as I can read into people's hearts. Not everything needs to be a competition, Athena. Oh, but it does, though. What, Norma DePlume? The great non-fiction writer, Miss Norma DePlume herself? I've read all your works and enjoyed them immensely. Your million seller, The Great Grief of the Great Thief, is one of my favorites. Oh, are you a fan, Your Honor? I could give you my autograph if you'd like. Wait a second. I could swear you looked much different in the Oh, no! She is in a disguise, isn't she? Well, I used ones from 10 years ago in my book so that the paparazzi won't harass me. Oh, man, this is gonna be something, let me tell you. The visual disconnect must really be doing a number on His Honor's head. Can we get started, please? If I find you to be lacking as a judge, you will see your debut in my books. Oh, God. Such harsh comments. You really must be the real Norma Plume. Who knew Miss Plume was so famous? Enough jabbering, tell the court what you saw and keep it brief. Okay. I would thank you to not order me around. I am perfectly willing to tell everyone what I witnessed. It was the moment of the murder. Very well then. Please proceed with your witness testimony. Witness testimony. Yeah, oh boy. This is gonna... I don't know. I went to Ship-Shape Aquarium to see the killer whale. As I was watching the killer whale from the visitor's corner, it suddenly went crazy. I saw the killer whale bite the victim to death with its huge mouth and deadly teeth. Attempting to remain calm, I reported the incident to the police immediately. Okay, but what about the camera, right? Yeah, well... Now to live at your judgment so I may carry out the sentence.
Objection!
Not so fast. The defense would like to do some defending first, if that's alright. Must you drag this out with your tomfoolery?
Hold it!
Yes. The defense always has the right to cross-examine the witness, you know. A fellow inmate told me just this morning. If you want something signed, all you need is a document and a witness. Let me guess. They were convicted for contract fraud, right? You're good, but I'm better. All we need in this case is the evidence and a witness to convict. It's as simple as that. Looks like I guessed right. Sorry, but as Miss Sykes said, the defense has every right to cross-examine. Isn't that correct, Your Honor? How many times have we been through this? Yes, you may proceed with your cross-examination. Just do it already. I shall relish the sight of you thrashing around in vain. Well, I'm gonna keep thrashing, then. Cross-examination. We don't have that much in evidence, though, so I have to take a look. Well, okay, yeah, well, actually, we do. Oh, boy. We have security footage video from the orca pool from the visitor's quarter. The footage starts at the aquarium's 10 a.m. opening time. So she didn't say anything about this, but then again... Why am I assuming that she was the one filming the footage, though? I don't know. It's because usually security footage doesn't come from what appears to be a camcorder. It's probably just that I'm being thrown off by... I mean, it says security footage, so we have to assume that's what it actually is. You can't just look at a picture and say, oh, it wasn't that. It wasn't that at all. Bloodstained coin. And there was that, too. I might want to try pressing here, actually. Okay, there's this, too, though. The autopsy report talks about... Let me see something. Okay, bite the victim to death with huge mouth and deadly teeth. Yeah, that doesn't go along with the autopsy report at all, does it? She says he bit him, but the autopsy report just says blunt force. Doesn't say anything about, like, well, what is it? Like, doesn't say anything about teeth wounds or whatever you call it. I'll try it.
Objection!
Nice. It would seem that you're mistaken, Mr. Plume. I beg your pardon? The autopsy report does indeed say death thought to be a result of orca attack. But the actual cause of death is contusion from head trauma, not being bitten. What? But you got me already. But I'm sure the victim was bitten. I saw it, my man. I don't believe that can be true. The security footage doesn't show anything of the kind. That's security footage, oh my god. Ugh.
Objection!
Just as I suspected. I knew you would peek at the footage behind Fulbright's back. But unfortunately for you, the footage you saw was only one small part. Oh. Okay, where's the rest of it? Let's see it. Yesterday, after I decided to take this case to trial, I re-reviewed all the evidence. Taka, the evidence I gave to you for safekeeping. Uh-oh. Guess that hawk is higher up on the pecking order than Fulbright in Blackwell's book. Very well, let's view the footage. Oh, here we go. What the heck? Really? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Like, in the other picture I was like, oh, what is all that smoke? That's blood in the water, that's not smoke. Because this whole thing is underwater. No way! Yes way. Jeez. I have to say that this appears to be very damning evidence. You said damning? Oh. Report you for that one. Oh shoot, that updated. Wait, let me see what that said. That video footage. Video showing the orca pool. The footage starts in the aquarium at 10 a.m. Oh, it's got 2 pages here. Okay, so... yeah, that's just the blood. But, well, you can't see him in that picture, though. So, like, maybe that's something else? And that one came before this one. That's weird. Why is there... okay, if we were to assume that that is blood, why is there blood in this picture but not in this one? That's weird. Unless time was moving backwards when it happened. I don't know. No, I can't believe Orla really bit him. Well, she didn't, that's the thing. And there's more, look at this. Man. This photograph was taken while the body was being examined. He sure looks good for a dead guy. There seems to be a strange bruise on the victim's right wrist. Yeah? I'll have the crime lab examine the bruise and calculate its relevance to the case at hand. What's important right now is evidence that points to the orca as the killer. Look at the left side of the body. See the orca's tooth marks in the victim's clothes? Yes, they do appear to suggest that she did in fact bite the victim. Well, shoot. Okay. But... I don't know, like, someone could have easily fabricated that. I don't know. I told you so. And then the killer whale swam toward the surface with the victim in its mouth.
Objection!
You're just making all sorts of crap up at this point, yeah. However, in the autopsy report, the cause of death is contusion from head trauma.
Objection!
You are much too impetuous, Wright Dono. Wright Dono, nice. Granted, the orca biting the victim was not the cause of death. The witness was mistaken about that. Then what explanation is there for what the witness saw? Did I not say in the beginning the orca toyed with the victim mercilessly? My goodness. After killing the victim, the defendant swam around with his dead body in her mouth. Oh, God. Just like any other predator toying with its prey. Oh, man. Yeah, well, okay. Mr. Wright, the hearts of the people in the gallery are suddenly filled with fear. Fear of Orla. No. So the defendant bit the victim after she had killed him. But if that's the case, then we must still figure out how the defendant killed the victim. Prosecutor Blackwell, do you have a sound theory to give to this court? I wouldn't be standing here if I couldn't prove whether the orca's heart was black or white. But orca is black and white. It's her body, I mean. Athena, please try not to provoke Prosecutor Blackwell. We don't need any more crap than we're already in here. This witness also observed the actual moment of the murder. Think back, word mistress. Word mistress? Think back to what you observed before the orca bit the victim. Oh, I see what you're driving at. So that was the true moment of the murder, was it? Now explain it in a way that even these simpletons can understand. There you go again, ordering me around. Stop that's incident. But whatever, I don't mind telling my story. I saw the killer whale before it toyed with the body as well. I saw it the moment it killed the victim by headbutting him. It's a headbutt now, huh? Orla killed the victim by headbutting him? That's right. It ran the victim over and over again. Recall that the autopsy report stated that there were bruises all over his body. Recall as well how persistent the defendant can be when she's attacking her prey. And we all just saw the killer whale headbutting the victim in the footage, don't forget. That footage backs up Misty Plume's testimony. Well, I mean, But there's also something very important it does not show. Now do you see what a menace this killer whale is?
Objection!
I'm sorry, but I can't allow your testimony to stand unchallenged. Looking at this footage, the orca certainly seems to be headbutting something. But you'll note that the something is not the victim. Oh! Whoa. Is she doing Marilyn Monroe over here? Jeez. I want to look away, but I can't. Even if it was the victim, you couldn't have seen him from where you were, could you? What? You got to tie the ropes now, huh? Well, I suppose not. Misty Plume, did you actually witness the victim getting headbutted by the defendant? Let's see. Oh, I remember now. As I recall, a rock in the shape of a skull was obstructing my view. Oh, boy. So you're admitting you couldn't see the victim? Yes, I suppose I am. However, immediately after the headbutting, the victim came floating up. He came up from behind the skull-shaped rock and his body was all limp. What else could I think except that the killer whale was headbutting the victim?
Objection!
Well, but if you didn't actually see the moment of attack itself, then it's pure conjecture.
Objection!
I don't know, though. I mean, it's kind of solid. Must I do everything around here? How dare you speak so rudely to me? There's no need for hysterics. Clear your mind and recall how you reached your conclusion. Though you couldn't see what the orca was attacking, you didn't need to, did you? Because you knew she was behaving exactly as she had only 1 year prior. What?